This is Giddy, Multiverse Ops. Thank you for listening to another one of our videos. Please feel free to hit a like and subscribe so you never miss a video. So, tonight we're going to look at our brand new Chapter 22 city, and we're planning out some of the finer details. So, let's look at a couple things that I've changed here. First of all, I built the main settlement building, the whale bay. So I built that. I still have lots of space for all the settlement buildings. I've been short on mana. And so I built some dragon rock gorges. We're going to plan those out today using Elven Architect. Please feel free to watch the previous video to learn a little bit more about Elven Architect and how it works. One other thing, I've upgraded one of the armories here. There was a quest to have an upgraded armory, so I went ahead and did that. I teleported out one of my manufactories here to make space for it, and so we're transitioning eventually to have all the armories upgraded. So those are the only changes that we've had since the last video. Let's take a look at the of an architect real quick. So what I've done here is I've set aside, you can see on the side here, the buildings that are changing orientation. So for example, you've got a steel manufacturer right here. It's going to change to this. And so there's limited space to put all this stuff. So I'm just keeping it all in mind. Okay. Because I want to try to have this nice settlement area right here. So, looking at the elixirs, there's space for it here. When it comes up, it's gonna be a while, so I'm gonna build up the settlement first. But what I want to do is get these dragon rock gorges. I want to get these because right now I've actually been held up with mana, so I need to. These are the best that I can get that aren't the premium building, which is the sea snake biotope or something like that. I don't want to build that. I want to save my currency for a later building because that's going to get upgraded pretty fast. So I've got these seed buildings here, and I'm pretty good on seed. So we're going to take these out and put in the Dragon Rock Gorges somehow. So let's just take all of these out for right now. Okay, it's a little tedious, but it'll go a long way. So we're gonna have to take these one of the rows of workshops out. That's okay. Take this manufactory out. I don't need to have all these. I already made some at the bottom here. I'll put those there. And the we're going to, I think we just need one more space so we can space out the road. Just one more. So a little tedious, but it really pays off when you use Elven Architect properly and you can plan things out. You can see on the settlement, I've got 2 additional buildings of everything. So it's helped out quite a bit to use this to be able to visualize. Unfortunately, for the next chapter right now, Elven Architect isn't working, so we'll have to kind of play by ear. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we can live with 5 of these things. Okay, so that's really the main thing. We're keeping in mind some of these other manufactories, but there's nothing much really we can do unless we want to do the armories and change them out, but we don't really have that much space to work with. So we'll just we'll do this right here, and let's see. Yeah. So let's go back to our city. Let's look at that. Okay. And so we're going to eliminate one of these rows of workshops. Let's go ahead and collect them. Why not? Every little bit helps, right? Maybe it's just for luck. But we'll eliminate these, move the road over, and we'll eliminate this manufactory too. Just being careful we don't eliminate one of the Dragon Rock Gorges. Okay. Now, we just need to move everything over one. So, a little tedious, but we are getting there. What we're going to do after this is we're going to start building out the settlement, and we'll do a couple buildings for that. It's a little sketchy because it requires a lot of um, goods. Oh, let's see. We are going to have to finagle this a little bit. So we're going to move this up one like so. Move these out. And then we'll start to move our Dragon Rock Gorges in. That's some space there for level 1 manufactory. It'll work. I'm just going to sell these clam cliffs and some other ones. Don't really need them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do a fifth one. So let's go to our buildings, culture, and the last one that we can build that's not the premium, the sea snake biotope, is the Dragon Rock Gorge. So we're going to build that. Okay. And this is going to help out quite a bit. Now we're going to sell these other buildings, get rid of these. Keep an eye on the culture here. It should be okay because I just built a lot of Dragon Rock Gorges. So, and it'll really help when I get these neighborly help on these things. And then I can, because of the Ancient Wonder, we can have a lot more mana to play with. So we can make sure that we get our neighborly help in. Um, it's a little too tedious to go through all of them, all the neighbors for this video. You can go through all the neighbors. It's probably not a bad idea to get things going. We really need a lot of mana. We're behind on some of the upgrades on the manufactories because they require a lot of mana. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. And we'll just go through here, and then we'll hit the notifications tab and see what people have done. We want to definitely give to people who are going to get back to us. So we'll go to our notifications tab, and we'll click the neighborly help. And there we go. We've got people that have given to us, given some neighborly help there. And we will get some help back. And hopefully we'll start to get more neighborly help in return. You want to definitely at least go through these, get the neighborly help, so you get those buildings that produce the discovered goods. So you can get neighborly help on those. And with one of the lighthouses, Ancient Wonder, we get bonus. Now, there's some they gave to us that have expired. It's been a while. We'll go ahead and give to those just because they've given us before. So if they're checking their notifications, they'll give back to us. There we go. Okay. So unfortunately, nobody's given just yet, but it'll be a real big help when that happens. So let's look at, we got 10 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours. Let's see where we have with mana. So we have 7 million mana. So we just finished the tournament. We've been working really hard to get up Enar's embassy. And we're at a standstill right now to get runes. So we'll just have to wait on that. But 15 is pretty good. I've got level 17 on my main, and that really has been enough for me. But so yeah, we'll get this up a couple more levels, and we'll start to get a lot more mana. Okay, let's go back to our architect of an architect here, and let's see what we need here. So our first buildings that are next to our main settlement building, we've got fishing spot and desalination plant. Okay, fishing spot and desalination plant. And so let's go to buildings, settlements, and desalination plant we can't get just yet because we are missing some sentient goods. Excuse me, scented goods. But we can do the fishing spot. So we'll put down the fishing spot for us. And that was side by side. However, we're going to need some road. And all we need is just one piece of road for right now. So we go back. And unfortunately, the road costs a lot. It costs 34,000 sentient or a scented good. That's quite a bit. So it's going to take us a while to build up this settlement, especially since we've gotten um, +2 of each type of building. So, okay, so we're going to stop the video for the time being. You can see what we've done. We worked with Elven Architect. We've got, we build up some mana producing buildings because mana is what we've been short on. You can see like right here with the manufactory, I've got, just 2 million for each of these. This is quite a lot to have to work with. So the sentient good is a little bit more critical, so we could upgrade one of those buildings. Right now, we don't have any builders available. We've got one ancient wonder that's being upgraded, the Dragon Abbey. That's also something that gives mana when you use an enchantment. So we're building that up so that we can deploy, enchantments to a greater effect going forward. So anyway, please feel free to hit a like and subscribe so you don't miss the videos. Please let me know in the comments any questions that you have, and also let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. All right, have a good night.